Hey guys, this is Rich back here with Slippery Garage. Today's the day. Well, not really that important of a day. We're gonna take the carbs off of this thing. See what's inside them, see how bad a shape they are. I'm gonna try and get you up close in here, get you some good shots of it. Hopefully this all goes pretty smooth. I don't know. Let's go ahead and dive in. Get these guys out of the way, spark plug wires out of their little clippy holdy guy. I imagine that those are going to be in the way later. That'll be fine. From what I can tell, you got 2 bolts on each intake runner. Well, carb boot intake runner. That's what I'm calling it, and I'm sticking to it. I've heard that a lot of people say that getting these out is kind of a bear. Little washer there. Look out for that. I need a magnet bowl. Uh-oh. Well. So I got these 2 fuel lines, which one of them's coming, this one's coming from the tank, this one goes pump, and then carburetor, well, into the weird carburetor intake bolter guy. I suppose I could be smart and try a screwdriver first, see how hard it's going to be to get that off, but I mean, these lines are smoked, they're rock hard, they don't like it. They're not having a good time anymore. So in theory, this guy won't be smoked, just like I thought. Tin snips are the same thing, right? Look at that. All right, so then we got little cable action here, which, what if this thing comes off? Yeah. How about we try and use the right tool for the right job? That makes sense. Good job, Rich. So what little research I have done on pulling these things off, everything says it has to come off the left side of the bike. Let's see. Wow. Left side of the bike, which means these gotta, you know, they gotta get out of the way, you know. Work with me. Ow, jeez, my fingy. Oh. Oh, playing a dangerous game here. I could go steal the girlfriend's hair dryer. I don't want to take them off. I just want you to spin right now, please. Thoughts? Oh, okay. Well, now don't go getting ahead of me now. Oh. Spark plug boot just falls off. It's fine. Which means, yeah. Don't move that far, huh? Well. Probably barely see it, but this guy right here, that's what's holding this up. There looks to be 2 Phillips screws on the top of that guy, and that guy might come off and give us the room. So gently, easy, easy. Okay. Kind of looks like an accelerator pump diaphragm. I don't know if that's what that is yet, but we're gonna find out, I suppose. All right. Come on now, out you go. Oh, this is gonna be a train wreck. How easy are those to take off? 2 screws. Well, next thing I ran into that was super duper in the way was the tops of these carbs. So I think I'm gonna try get these 2. I don't want to call them bowls, just because I mean gravity, but I want those off. I want them out of here. The first glimpse into these carbs. So if you got kids in the room, this might be a little too much for them. Then you say, Rich, how are you gonna get these other ones out? You know, the frame's in the way. Well, I'm gonna go right through the top. What? What? Oh, come on, you guys. Wow. Are you just gonna bounce off of everything? Like, is that... Okay, so there's one. Ah, okay. That's where... Maybe the idle needle? I don't know. I've never torn these carbs apart. I can tell you right now, the inside of these carbs don't really look that great. What is stopping you? Just come on now. Oh, there we go. All right, come on. There we go. All right, let's get this thing out of here, huh? I said let's get this thing out of here, huh? Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. You know those cables I moved out of the way the last time? Yeah, I didn't move them out of the way this time. Hey! Rejoice! Well, this is what it looked like. And, oh no. See down in there? Let me give you a little bit of illumination. Look at that. That's horrifying is what that is. That is absolutely horrifying. Oh God. That is rust. That is aluminum corrosion. Here's the back of the intake valve on this side. You can at least see it. But not nearly as bad. Not nearly as bad on either side. Those actually don't look very bad at all. But that one cylinder over here with all the rust could very, very easily be my issue. I mean, that's just excessive. I mean, that's a little ridiculous. That's horrible. So, well, let's just go ahead and ignore that. Not cool, man. Not cool. This is the kind of schmoo that's coming out of that intake. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Maybe I'm lucky. I could be. Let's not panic yet. Maybe that valve is closed. Maybe this valve is closed and none of the moisture got into that cylinder, so it might, maybe, hopefully, but from what I can tell, that valve is closed. But let's just hope that, I mean, the valve is smoked. Like, there's no question about that. That valve is smoked. Yeah. And it's, I mean, that's really bad. That's really bad. It's probably the worst possible scenario. Smoked. See the 3 different colors on that thing? Smoked. Ugh. This thing's locked up. Oh, no, thought about it. Oh. Well, those move. Ooh, kinda. Ugh. Oh, they're coming back around. Look at that. Whum, 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 whum. Bah! I'm kidding. Alright, well, let's pull the bowls off. See what they look like. We're not gonna be able to see it even if I. Oof. Ooh. Oh no! They're just getting worse and worse. Oh. Okay. This is carb bolt number 1. Little bit of rust flakes, not so bad though. Clean it up. Carb bolt number 2. Not so bad, you know, maybe a little bit of corrosion, you know, some aluminum corrosion down in here. That's the bottom of carb number 2. Floats don't move. Floats don't move at all. You can see the corrosion here and all into the actual body of the carb. Do these floats move? Nope. These floats don't move either. This is carb number 1, how it looked. Carb number 2. This is the bowl. Carb number 3. Not supposed to be that color at all. That's a lot. Like a lot. Like, that's a lot. This is the bottom of carb number 3. Just smoked. I mean smoked. You might be able to rebuild this, but that's a lot. And it's everywhere. Look down into here, like into the needle in the seat. None of the floats are moving, which means all of these needles are stuck. And then, oh! We got some moving floats! Hey! Needle stuck, but the floats move. Oh yeah, that needle stuck. But this one doesn't look so bad. This one's actually the best looking out of the 4. Well, I'm not sure I need to tear these carbs down any further to know that they're junk. Oh God. That's the inside of the actual intake itself. Not so bad. All that can be cleaned up, you know, thrown into a parts washer and it could all be cleaned up. Let me get some. There's the inside of everything. Yeah, I'm not, you know, the final big piece protection screens, those are all rusted and gross. Well guys, junk! The carbs on this are smoked. I mean, one of them might be in decent health, but if one's in decent health and 3 of them are smoked, replace all of them. I already have an idea in my head on what I want to do, and taking these carbs off, taking this intake off was my next step, so that I knew in what direction I needed the fuel to go in to the bike, like in how I wanted fuel to go into the bike. So that will be, I'll end up doing a single carb swap on it. A lot of people have done that. I know that's probably going to really, really irritate some of the Goldwing purists, but I don't want to try and source all of these parts and then turn around and make 4 carbs work at the same time, the same way. I don't want to do it. That sounds like a horrible idea, and I think doing a single carb out of a Volkswagen Bug on a Goldwing, I think that's cool. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to look cleaner. It'll be a whole lot easier as far as tuning and making everything happy, as long as you buy the right intake for it, which I already have an idea on which intake. This cylinder, I'm gonna guess it's cylinder 1, but this front left cylinder is scary. And what's funny is I think that's the worst carb too. Yeah. So that makes sense. So this front left cylinder, full of rust, full of corrosion. I'd be surprised if that valve even moves, which kind of makes me feel a little bit better about the actual engine itself being locked up. I'm not going to tear these carbs down anymore. I mean, if somebody else wants to do it, let me know. Throw a comment in the thing. I mean, I'll literally send them to you. But they're junk. I don't want to spend the time cleaning all 4 of these up and doing that. I just don't want to. Single carb. I wanted to do that from the start. So that just says, yep, you're doing that. That valve being locked, or just froze in there. That makes me feel better about the engine not turning, but that means I'm gonna have to take heads off. Didn't want to do that either on the first bike, but we'll see where it goes. So, at the risk of rambling on and on for the next 7 hours, thank you guys for sticking with me. This video is going to be was definitely a little bit different, not nearly as much time lapse, a little bit more close up, looking at the junk. So if you stuck with me this far, thank you very, very much. Thank you for if you're really following this bike, thank you. I do appreciate it. This is the first one I've ever done like this, and I'm just kind of winging it. Give me a like, give me a follow, give me an unlike, or not a follow, a subscribe. That's what, we're on YouTube, we subscribe here. And just let me know what you guys think. Was it better than you thought it was gonna be? Was it worse than you thought it was gonna be? Let me know. Shoot me a like, share it with your friends. Maybe one of you guys have a buddy building a Goldwing, or you're building a Goldwing. Let a guy know. Junk. It's junk. Thanks for watching. And be good to each other, all right?